Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, and we're going to be doing an improvement on our Wi-Fi up here, the internet and stuff, cell phones. It's really bad inside the house here. If I make a phone call and I'm not hooked up to our Wi-Fi, I actually have to step outside. You lose calls all the time in here and stuff. It's real bad. You step outside, and if you just walk just outside the garage door, I can usually get maybe 2 bars, 3 bars. If I go out just a little ways further, I can get 3 to 4 bars. I have Verizon on my stuff, but up here in the UP, it seems like AT&T works a little better. And we've been having problems with our internet being able to upload videos and for Tracy to be able to work and stuff. And we had one of these. It's an AT&T home phone and internet box. We had one of these, and it worked okay. We actually got this free, and it worked okay, but we weren't really here a lot, so we weren't using it a lot. And we got it free because you couldn't buy one, and it was missing a battery. It was one that was returned from a college student or something up here, and so they just gave it to us, and it worked last winter and stuff here and there. But then when we kind of started coming up here more, Peanut's gonna come in. When we started coming up here more and stuff, it stopped working very good and stuff. And we contacted them and everything else, and they're like, we don't even show you have this unit and all this stuff. And we're like, yeah, we got it for free, and they did some troubleshooting. It sounded like the unit was bad. So Tracy actually got a new one, and it was a new one for like 5G service and all this stuff, and we got that one up here, and it worked better, but we were having an issue with the amount of data. We were supposed to be unlimited and all this, and it turned out it wasn't, and it was shutting us down. We kept getting emails saying we're going over our limit, and all. It was just a bunch of stuff, but we got that kind of straightened out, I guess. So now it's supposed to be unlimited and all this stuff. But it still doesn't work the greatest because it works off a cell phone signal. And inside the house, a cell phone signal. So we kind of put it over in the window. We have long cables, an Ethernet cable from her computer desk behind me all the way over to the windows, and we prop it up in the window. And it works okay. It kind of cuts in and out once in a while. The problem is we don't have very good signal inside the house here. And I had my daughter bring up, it was made by WeBoost. I bought it years and years ago for truck driving. And it's a weird WeBoost Drive 4X, 4GX or something, 4X or something like this was called. And I had it down at the farm in Wisconsin. And when they were coming up here, and we had them bring it up, and it worked a lot better. We hooked that up and actually improved it about 2 bars. We would gain off of it. The only problem is it has like a little strip that has like Velcro on it. And in the truck, it's not a big deal because you just put it where you have your cell phone and it improves it right there. But it only boosts out maybe 6 inches around that little strip. It doesn't put out a very big signal. It's just, you have to have a device right there. Well, we hooked it up, and it's got a smaller antenna, and we just kind of rigged it up, and it's better, a lot better. But I've been doing some research, and I've actually talked to a couple different companies. I try to get somebody to sponsor me and stuff. I always do that. I try calling people and try to use I'm on YouTube. How about, promotion on there and stuff. And it seems like every time I contact somebody, they always go, yeah, we don't do that. But then when I put a video about this, I'm going to get tons of companies from Huma and Chu or whatever saying, we got a unit we'd love for you to test for $19.99 it costs or something. Well, it's too late. But I talked to a couple different companies, and I explained the situation, explained the size of the house, what kind of signal we got outside. And I was going to try this company called SureCall, and they got a pretty good deal. It's like $2.99. You may think that's not a good deal, but in these situations, that is a pretty good deal. And they have one that said it would work and stuff. And I thought I was talking to the SureCall company, and they asked me all kinds of information, how good the signal was outside, what size of the rooms, the size of the house. And they came back to me and said this one would be the best option. And this one is made by WeBoost. It's the same company that I have one already with. And this one here is the home multi-room. by WeBoost. And it's 5G ready, everything else. I've read a lot of stuff about this, and they're really saying that signal boosters really can't be 5G because it's a whole different signal, and the boosters are not able to do that because of the FCC or something. That's not allowed yet or something. I don't know. But I don't know. It says it's 5G. But it's supposed to, what it does is you put an antenna. It's a pretty good size antenna. It's a directional antenna. And you point it to the tower. And I'm going to have to put it up pretty high to get away from the snow and everything up by the roof. And then it also has an indoor antenna box. And that's supposed to broadcast and improve the cell service throughout the whole house. And that will work with also with our internet, because that does that. I do have new internet coming. I've ordered it, but I'm not sure when it's going to show up. It's through what, Starlink? Yeah, Starlink it's called. And it's a new internet service out there. It's for like remote places like this. And it's supposed to be like super high speed, work great and everything. And I did order it, and I had to fill out this information, my address and everything, and to see if I can even have it. And they said basically there's nobody has it in this area, but they want to expand to this area, and they're looking at like late summer to fall. And I had to actually pay $100 down just to get my name on the list, so that I'd be one of the first ones to get it here. And but I'm not sure when it's coming. And Tracy works from home, and so we got to have internet. So, and plus everybody who comes up here, their cell phones and everything, you know, this is going to help everybody. You can, I think it's either 5 or 8 devices up to this thing can be connected to this and boost signal throughout the house. So I thought we'd see what's in here. I actually got this off of Amazon. It's where I got the best price, but this was a refurbished unit. This was not a brand new unit. It was a refurbished directly from WeBoost, and it was like $170 cheaper than a brand new one. And so it was quite a bit of savings, and these things are pretty expensive. So I went with the refurbished one. It has a 1-year warranty on it.
I'm proud of you.
Huh?
I'm proud of you.
What, to have a warranty?
No.
That I got a deal?
Yes.
She's always looking for the deal. I'm just like, get it, just get it. So, let's see here. Cell phone, it's a home multi-room cell phone booster. Ideal up to 3 large rooms. Well, 3 large rooms is bigger than our whole house.
Come on.
What are we, 990 square feet?
You're pushing it.
890 square feet this house is. Supports multi-devices simultaneously. US-based customer support. Hello, my name is Bob. And this says it has a 2-year warranty. I don't know. It said online that this one has a 1-year. Probably because it's refurbished. A fabric inside panel antenna. Wall mount brackets, outdoor directional antenna, mounting hardware, power supply, coax cables. That was the thing. I'm gonna actually run this through the attic and all this stuff and hide all the wires and stuff. And it says it has a flat window cable for drill-free application. Let's see what's in here. There it is. All right, looks like we have a installation overview. We have instructions. We don't need no stinking instructions, right?
Right.
Right. What? Dinner's ready, she says, so I gotta hurry up. So this looks like to be the inside antenna. You mount this someplace in the house, and it will stand on its own. It has a kickstand thing. You can put it, or you can mount it on a wall with this little doohickey. But this goes on the inside, and this is your inside. This is what transmits your signal boost throughout the whole house. This here is just like my other one. It's a lot bigger. This is the power unit, and The inside antenna plugs here, the outside plugs here, and then it's got a power supply that comes with it. And here's the outside antenna. And this is the outside here. And it mounts, you mount it out there, and you gotta, it says, I think, I watched a video of this thing, how to install it, and there's a app that you can download, and you can use your phone, and you can point it, and it'll tell you which way the nearest cell tower is. So you find that, and you point this thing towards a cell tower, and then it's got coax cable, which I like. So then it's gonna be sealed up and everything, and it comes with a few different rows, 30 footers, 50 footers, and you screw this on there and run this all the way in wherever we mount the box. And then it comes with a whole bunch of hardware, and this is like to mount on a pipe or something, and the deal screws onto there, and then you can mount this onto a pipe, and then it claps and it crimps on there, and that's what holds it up there. And I think from what I watched on a video, you kind of find the tower, you put it in that kind of direction, and you can kind of move it around and stuff and find the best thing, and have somebody inside with a cell phone going, yep, I got another bar that way, you know, and telling you which way to point it and everything. And it's a bunch of this hardware and all this stuff, little wire ties, all this stuff, different stuff. And it also comes with this thing. It's a flat deal that has like tape on one side for a coax cable. And you can run this through a window, I guess, and that way you can close the window on it. You don't have to drill holes and stuff. But we're going to do a real nice mount job. And
So I get to go up on the roof.
yes.
Yay!
She's young. She'll bounce. Don't worry about it. So I guess I got to pack this up. I guess it's dinner time, she says. So we're going to eat dinner, and then I'm going to see about hooking this up, getting this rigged up, and see if we can get a better signal inside the house here. That'd be nice.
Well, I thought I'd show you guys the outside install. Tracy was a brave soul with the ladder. Somehow I became the ladder climber to the ladder holder. But what we did is we put some lag bolts. That is an old mount for an old satellite dish that was on his house. We don't have satellite anymore. So we used that, and then it's actually a piece of PVC pipe. And I thought that might be a better option. And we stuck it up there, and then had downloaded an app on my phone to find the towers. And you can see how it's pointed. And that's actually towards Hancock and Houghton. And there's 2 Verizon towers that way. Now, the messed up thing about it is the box that we have is AT&T. And we found AT&T towers that way. And they're actually closer. But we pointed it to it, and we checked the signal, and they weren't as good. And then also, they were not good for data. It was just for talk. And we found if we pointed it at the Verizon towers, actually our AT&T box works better. And we get better signal. And I tell you what, guys, it's a lot better. But got a couple zip ties up there holding a cable onto it. And then right through the inner part of that vent. Get that all silicone up, and the lines are all run through the house. All the lines are nice and put through the walls and everything. And it's a really nice install. I'll show you guys inside. Well, guys, there's the inside antenna mounted up. It sits on a little pedestal mount right here. And this is what broadcasts the signal throughout the whole house. And I guess this thing will work for 2,500 square feet. So this place is only 900. I ran the wiring all through it. It's actually behind, there's like a big space behind this furnace, because this furnace only goes back like here. And so there's a big gap there. That's why we ran the cables up through, dropped them down behind there. And they're all set up on that back wall, so they won't get hot with the furnace or none. It doesn't get hot in there anyways. But then all the wires and stuff ran these wires through that wall. And then it comes up, and then there's the box right there. And that's the booster box right there. And that plugs into a wall outlet, and that amplifies the signal throughout the whole house. And so it's all set up, and this has always been a problem with our internet up here. We've gotten it kind of resolved with this AT&T box. We had to buy a new box, Our old box that we had, it's right here, kind of stopped working and stuff, so we had to spend money on that. But it's still, the signal inside the house is just not good. I mean, you get maybe 1-2 bars. Luckily enough with that thing. And if a lot of times what we had was we had a big Ethernet cable all stretched out, and we'd have it sitting over in the window over there where it would get a little bit better signal. But phone calls, everything else was terrible in the house. I would always have drop calls. I'd have to go outside and everything. But now, I'll show you guys. Right here's my cell phone. Look at that. Full bars. And here, let's do this. Let's do a speed test. Let's see. Here we go. If you just do Google, it comes up with this, and it's an internet speed test. So now this is not on Wi-Fi. This is just my cell phone, which my cell phone never worked in here before. I couldn't even answer a comment. But now we'll run the speed test. Look at that. I'm pulling in 45. This is crazy. MPS. So it averaged out to be 45.2 on a download. And it's trying to balance out, give me my upload speed. Don't know what's taking so long. It's not even moving, so I don't know why it won't come up with it. But it's testing the upload. You can see it's 8.61. So that's pretty good. Now the thing is that I get this throughout the whole house. I can, if I go back into like the bedroom and I go back there, I may lose 1 bar if I go back here behind us. I may lose like 1 bar back in here. See, it's still full bars, but if I go on the other side of the bed, then I may lose 1. Same thing in the other room, but throughout the whole house, I can come in here, and here is my tablet. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Look at this. In the other room, my tablet, full bars. So it's working pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off. And so to turn it off, I just unplug it. Whoops. Knock something down there. Okay, so now the power is not on at all. It just came up. It says could not activate cellular data. Okay, so now I'm getting, it's not focusing right, but 2 bars sitting here. It's the exact same spot. Okay, so now we're gonna retry. It's not even it's contacting the server. Here it goes. Come on, you can do it. There she goes, finally. But look at the difference. I was 45 something, and now I'm like, now I am 0.71. And upload is 0.03, 0.02. .01. There it is, 0.01. So those are the numbers without the unit plugged in. So that's pretty crazy. That's a huge difference. Now just to show you guys, I'm going to go into the other room. Alright guys, now I am on the other side of the house, and you can see I'm over by these cabinets as I've been working on stuff. So I'm all the way at the end of this house here, and I will turn off the airplane mode so that it picks up a cellular signal. Go on to it, and let's see what comes out. So we got 2 bars, 3 bars. That's pretty good. So there's the numbers from the last one. That's crazy. I got to screenshot that. All right, and so I'm going to run another test on it. So look at this. Oh, we're all the way up to full bars now. We're at the other end of the house. Oh, there's an email from Firebird6. He sends me a lot of emails. So the upspeed's a little bit lower over here. But the download speed is 37.6. And being farther away, it's a little bit lower. For the upload speed, it's 0.9. So it's still not too bad. Pretty good for being all across the house. So that's some pretty good results. We've always had really bad ability inside the house, the internet and everything else, trying to answer comments and upload videos, and Tracy trying to work and everything. It's always been a struggle and everything. So this thing here has really worked well. So this is by WeBoost, and it's a home multi-room signal cell booster. I got this one off of Amazon. It was a refurbished unit. It says it only has a year warranty and stuff on it. It said the two year that they advertised. But I got it for like $100 and some cheaper. I think they're like $5.99, I think, or something like that. They cost, but we had to have something up here. I ended up picking this one up. I got it off Amazon. Like I said, it's a refurbished. I got it for like $400. But I think it's definitely worth it. It really, really makes this work well. So yeah, I'm happy with it. So, and those numbers are crazy. those speed tests are just crazy numbers. But it's working really well. So I've had that other thing that I have is also WeBoost that I had in my truck. And it works and stuff, but not as good as this. And it does not broadcast to the house whatsoever. There's a little pad thing, and you just have to set your device right on it, and that helps boost it. Back in the day, me and John used to have these things from WeBoost. And we used to actually, in the old phones, they had a spot where you could plug an antenna in. And we used to have those hooked into there to get better signal when you're driving across country and stuff. So WeBoost has been around for quite a while. They've been doing this. It's made by Wilson. This basically is. It's a Wilson. So the antennas and stuff for CBs and stuff to make the same stuff. So pretty cool. I like it. So it's going to be working well, and we can actually get some decent signal inside the house now. So there you go. So I hope that everybody out there is enjoying this video, whatever it is, the day or night that you're watching it. And if you're not, have a great day, then try that all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.